What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to jump in today. There was a coaching call I was on. It was early this morning, and the client on the call was talking about sharing her aspirations. It's kind of a side hustle right now, but sharing her aspirations with a friend. And that friend very quickly poo-pooed the idea. And there's a whole chapter in my book about this because we see this in society at large. You've experienced it, I've experienced it. And that's why they say, share your give up goals with everybody, share your move up goals with only a select few. And there's a ton of reasons for that that goes into psychology and the way we're raised and the way we're educated, etc. But what I've found, certainly in the creation of all my businesses, including this one, is that there are people who are going to try to hold you back. And they are typically the people that are closest to you. They're friends and family and people that you would expect to have your back. And it's not because they don't love you. It's not because they don't want what's best for you. It's because they're afraid of being left behind. There are people who are just trashers, right? They're the internet trolls. They're the people who are gonna take your building down to make theirs taller, no matter what you're doing. And you can't avoid those people. But on the whole, people that try to hold you back, if you're struggling, you know the phrase misery loves company, right? If you're struggling and now you're striving and you're trying to improve it, your business, your life, your health, it doesn't matter what it is. There are people that are going to try to hold you back because there's contrast in that. And it points out the things that maybe they want to be doing in their life that they're not. They're afraid of, okay, my friend Becky, we'll say, Becky was my mom's name. My friend Becky is quitting smoking, losing weight, and going to get a new job that pays way more. Well, I want those things for Becky, but then Becky's not going to hang out with me anymore, and she's going to have a new circle of friends, and we're not going to do the same things. And at the end of the day, I'm going to lose my friend and I won't be loved. You know, it all comes down to these very basic human emotions. So the chapter in the book about choosing your tribe, when you start to go through the exercises that are the waves method and you start to identify what it really is that you want out of your life, your viewpoint is going to change. And I liken it to, have you ever driven the same route again and again and again to work? And then someone else drives and you're in the passenger seat for the first time and you see things, you see buildings, you see trees, you see parks, you see things that you never saw and you might have been on that route 100 times before. It's very similar to that. Once your eyes are opened to identifying who you are, who you want to be, and the direction you want to go in your life, and other people in your world have not taken the time to do that, there is contrast in that. And you're going to have ideas, you're going to share them, and they're going to roll their eyes, you know, that's silly. You know, I have a tattoo on my arm that says, nobody thinks you can until you do. And there is a reason that that is on there. I can speak from vast experience. Hey, I've got this idea. And a dozen people say, well, that's dumb. And then you do it. And those very same people are the ones that say, man, I knew you had it all along. What a great idea. It's not that they're bad people. It's just the way we're wired. So remember, share your give up goals with everybody. If you're giving up cake and you go to shove a piece of cake in your mouth, you can be guaranteed that 100 of your friends are going to point out the fact that you were giving up cake. Share your move up goals. I want a better business, a better life, a better relationship. I want to be healthier, whatever it is. Be very selective about who you share those goals with, especially when it's fragile, especially when it's this new idea in your head and you're kind of dipping your toe in. That is the most important time to make sure that you're choosing your tribe correctly. So can't stress that enough. Anyway, just my thought for the day after this call. Wanted to share it with y'all. So I hope everybody has a great day. We'll talk soon. Thanks.